good people? I'm Tracy.
And I'm Dan.
And this is Just Going With It. Thanks for joining us. Today is day number 18th of Vlogmas. And also today is
Tracy's birthday.
Yay! I'm 27. Okay, maybe not. I'm 48. Anyway, so thank you to everybody who has been on my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter, that has sent such wonderful birthday wishes, and it's been a lot. You make a gal feel very loved. But thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of them. Y'all are awesome. Now we're going to get on with our vlogging. Dan, can I tell you about something that I found on another channel?
Of course.
Guess what?
What?
I saw on one of our favorite channels that we're subscribed to.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they got?
What?
Loot crate that is themed Harry Potter. Does that not impress you in any way? Go cat.
Yeah, actually it does.
They got a t-shirt and some kind of thing, and the t-shirt was of the Whomping Willow, and I was just like, are you kidding me? This is just really awesome. So would that be something that you would like to get?
And how much did this cost?
I knew that was going to come up. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Did you have a good day at work?
Busy. Busier than what it normally is this time of the year.
And how many more days do you have before you're going to take off for
Christmas?
Christmas stuff?
4 days.
Is that 4?
4.
You going to work Friday?
Yes.
Do you
Friday's payday.
You don't work Monday?
No, don't work Monday.
Because it's
Christmas
Day. Heck yeah. And so you've got a 3-day weekend coming up.
I do.
We're going to be vlogging everywhere. Dan, we have questions, you and I, that people from the Gray Ruby forums, some from our Facebook page, and some from my personal Facebook page, a couple from Instagram, has been asking, and so I thought we better catch up on that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, there's one little freaking fly. It's getting on my nerves. Anywho, so, are you ready to answer some questions, Dan?
Yes.
Okay. This is from Raymond L. from Illinois. Is it Illinois or Illinois?
Illinois. That's the way I've always pronounced it.
Y'all from Illinois or Illinois? Is it Illinois or Illinois?
Yeah, message Tracy and
put it in the comments below. Let us know.
Yeah.
We want to be able to say this right. I mean, we are obviously curious. I don't know. I always say something the way that it's spelled. So anyway, but it's probably Illinois. I mean, you've always heard it Illinois. You've been to Illinois, haven't you?
No.
You haven't?
No.
That must have been my other husband.
No, I've been to Indiana, but
Indiana.
Many moons ago,
okay,
I got to go to Indianapolis.
Will there be, this is his question, will there be a Bean Boozled Challenge Part 2? And we've talked about this, haven't we?
Yes. I don't know, y'all. That spoiled milk kind of ruined me on it. And poor Tracy, she was getting barf and...
rotten egg, dog food, booger. It was awful.
I don't know. We'll have to do some more talking about it, though.
Well, And the thing is that we did our Bean Boozle challenge a little bit differently than other people. We didn't use a spinner. We did get the small box. We would take 2 of the jelly beans out of the same flavor, supposed to be, and we would try. We'd take it at the same time, or we'd bite into it at the same time, whatever. And if it was a good one, you would automatically get a point. And if it was a bad one, the only way that you could get a point is if you eat it. I ate the booger and the moldy cheese. And you ate nearly every one except for that last one. He couldn't do it, and that was that rotten fish.
No, I ate the rotten fish.
Oh, you did eat it was the rotten egg.
No, it was the spoiled milk. The spoiled milk, man, that was just, oh.
We're going to have to watch it again. I think it was the rotten egg that you
No,
couldn't
it was
handle.
the spoiled milk, trust me. Yeah, that's burned into my soul at this point.
Burned into your soul. Okay. So, we've watched other, you know, and Tina they did the Bean Boozle challenge twice.
They have more.
They have more guts than we do, apparently.
They had less taste buds one.
No, you should have seen. You're going to have to catch up. So, anyway, you can get larger bags, and of course it's got like skunk and lawn clippings and lime and tripe.
Isn't there one that actually has earwax in it?
Yes, I think. It doesn't matter because I'll end up getting it and spitting it out. I'm not eating that. And you
will lose again.
At this point, we haven't even started, so how can I lose? It does not matter. Let's move on to the next question before we start fighting on my birthday. What was for supper?
Baked spaghetti.
That Tracy made.
Tracy made. She did very well on it. As you can see, I'm still alive and kicking. Love you, honey.
Moving on. All right. This is for both of us, I guess. And it's from Christy Simmons, and I do have her permission to use her last name. And she is from Houston, Texas, and I do have her permission to use where she's from. So, hi, Christy. Anyway,
Howdy.
She's a GR. Anyway, so what do you want for Christmas? That was it. That was the question.
We'll answer.
I don't want anything.
Where do I need to start? No, there's really not anything that I want for Christmas.
No, there's not. That's what I... Don't he's lying. He would like to... I'm sure that you would like to have all the new techie gadgets and stuff like that, but...
No, I'd rather have a boat. Or a camper. And I would use them both. You know, we've got a lake just 15 minutes away.
I know.
Go up there and hide for the weekend from everybody.
We have a lake 15 minutes that way, and we have another one 25 minutes that way.
Mm-hmm.
We're smack dab in the middle of the lakes. Look, we're saving for Dan to be able to have his knee surgery coming up. And that's all I need to say. So, plus there's other things. I mean, there's things that you want. Books. He's a book reader.
Yeah, I do.
Who's your
Depends
favorite
on the
author?
That would be Clive Cussler.
Tell him what you got just a few months ago that you were very excited about.
I splurged. And
I even told you, do it.
I have not even read it. I opened it up, looked at the signatures, and both Clive and his co-author, pardon me, I can't remember his name, but they both signed it, and I have yet to read it because I don't want it to get messed up. I still actually have it in my truck. It's not been in the house.
He won't bring it in. It's like gardening. It's like the holy grail of all Clive Cussler books because it's got his signature in it. Now, I have nothing against Clive. Actually, I love Clive. It's just that I don't read his books.
I started reading his books probably late 70s, early 80s. My brother actually got one, and from the school library.
It's been that long?
That long. And he brought it home, and I started reading it. Of course, he had to, check it out again because I didn't get to read it. I mean, come on, people. I was about 7 or 8 years old.
I mean, you do. You have just about every book, I guess. I mean,
there's a couple of them that I don't have, but the rest of them I do have.
And Casey got you some a couple of years ago. Remember? Mm-hmm. And then you've got it's got oodles. Did you ever find any over at White Pine Books that you needed?
That I didn't have.
That you didn't have?
No.
That's okay. If you're in our neck of the woods in White Pine and you get a chance to stop by White Pine Books, give it a once over, twice over, 3 times over. You'll love that store. One thing.
Yes, actually they will.
Very nice. And they're getting ready to put in a coffee shop. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you see it on their Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that. Not only can you have your coffee, but you can get your books and read them too.
Yeah, I think it would be, they do have some like love seats and stuff in there where you can actually sit down and do some reading while you're in there.
And they have 2 shop cats that I love. They're sweet.
And which is neat, but they need a little something more because sitting in those things, you will get tired of holding that book up here. So they need a couple of tables.
They do have tables. Right down the center lane. You just never go over there.
Yes, I do.
There's tables galore.
They have those as display tables.
Oh, honey. Honey.
We'll have to check it out the next time.
If I'm right, what do I get?
A hot fudge cake from Shoney's.
Shake on it.
Oh, wait.
So right.
Doesn't count. Got to do it the southern way.
Don't you spit in your hand. No. That is disgusting. Please don't. Oh, moving on before we fight. This is for me, and it's from Beatrice Whitehead from New Mexico, and she's a GR member too. Hey, girl. Are you feeling better? Yes. It's been a little over a week, and I know that I uploaded a video, and I was... Hold on, now I got a cough. It's been a little over a week, and get in. And it's been pretty rough. I mean, with all the prayers that went up for me, and I had my prayer answered in the positive, because this could have easily turned into bronchitis or pneumonia, but it didn't. So God was looking out for me, babies. Mm-hmm. And, but yeah, I'm a lot better. I don't think, my voice is kind of a little weird still, don't you think? Yeah. It's just a little, still, kind of nasally, coughing up stuff you don't want to know anything about. But anyway, but yes, I'm feeling loads better, and thank you for asking. Okay, now our next one is for me. Ha! I didn't want to talk to you. Tracy, is there anything that you... Oh! Is there anything that you will confess to sucking at? Bob H. from Letchell, Tennessee. I know who you are. P.S. Will you do a challenge, which is a challenge for me to do what I suck at? Oh my gosh. I suck at a few things. Down to cooking's number one. I suck. I suck at punctuation and spelling. Donna, no. I'm all the time asking him, hey, Danny, how do you spell the? No, I'm kidding. But yes, when I had my website before it was dismantled and sold, it was very successful, and I was cranking out an article on something at least 2 or 3 a day, and I was having two people to edit my work, and I had them cussing at times, didn't It was just like, you know, you just massacred this sentence. You're not even trying to punctuate, you know. So, well, why would I have to if I was having somebody else to do it for me? It would make me look good. So, and yeah, at this point, I'm going to confess something. I don't even think you know about this. But I don't think you know. You may know. And so we're just going to find out right now. I failed my 9th grade English class. Did you know that?
No.
I did.
Well, 9th grade must have been the year of suckage for all of us. Because I failed my 9th grade Algebra 1 class.
Did you really?
Yeah, I bombed that sucker.
You were in Algebra 1 in 9th grade.
They would not let me take pre-algebra. I was assigned to Algebra 1. And, of course, my teacher in that class, he didn't want to teach it in the first place. So, if he wasn't going to try, I know, crappy reason, but I wasn't going to try.
Gotcha. Well, then in my sophomore year, I was taking 2 classes. And 2, 9th grade and 10th grade English. And so I got really good. Go figure. And then I had no problems with it after that. But I never was great with spelling. You know, you could give me a word. This is crazy. When I was in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I had the same English spelling teacher, writing, spelling, whatever the heck it's called. Mrs. Cots. And some of you out there even had her, so you know who I'm talking about. She would have us to like split the class. This side would be one team, this side would be the other team. And then we would go over our English. She would give us a word from our vocabulary list. And the teams were trying to get all of them right, you know. Or it was a complete made up thing in my head and I'm just not remembering it. Somebody out there knows the truth. So see how close I am. Tell me, you know, put it in the comments, do something, message me, tell me I'm wrong.
I got fortunate. I had my freshman English teacher, if I'm remembering this right. Who was my freshman? Anyway, I was in high school. I wanted to get out. I just didn't.
To me, high school is useless.
My sophomore year in English, we got into Shakespeare, and I was bored to tears.
Get back.
Then along comes my junior teacher.
Shakespeare. Gosh.
And that woman...
Just my feathers.
Which I don't know. I don't think she's even teaching there anymore. But I had her my junior, and I got to have her again my senior year. And I really, really enjoyed her classes. So,
well, I mean, there's a major contrast between what was and what was elementary, high school, and nursing school. When I took pharmacology, I can spell hydrochlorothiazide. I can spell various pharmacology words. I mean, just, you know, I can sit there and you could say one and I'll be able to spell it. But then when you want me to spell something simple like weird, I'm going I before E except after C. No, and then I'm writing it out. The best thing that could have ever been created for me was spell check. And I don't get it.
I was always good at spelling.
Well, when I would do my nurse's notes before we had computers, you know, to write and stuff and do spell check and all this other crap, I had no problems, you know, because you're doing a medical shorthand. And I learned how to do that stuff. And then it was no problem. And then if it was like a medical term and it's this long and you're just like, and I could spell that, just, you know, just write it down. I could spell it if somebody else needed to know. If it was a medication, I could spell it.
Some things just click.
Yeah, but then I'm going, how do you spell weird? how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? How do you spell zoological? You know, and then I have to sit there and really think, or I have to write it down, or I have to do a spell check in something. It's crazy, but I can give you any kind of medical terminology or pharmaceutical, some kind of drug or something like that and be able to spell it. I'm crazy. I don't know. I think they just did a better job in pharmacology and nursing school than they did with me in elementary and high school. I think I paid more attention in nursing school because I just do. Don't you? That's my only explanation. Will there be a challenge? I don't know how to make up a challenge unless we have like Dan. What, you come up with 10 words and I come up with 10 words. We put it down. No, we'll have them come up with 20 words and then we'll see which one of us gets it right. And we can flash the way that it's spelled on the screen. We can do that now. Did you know that? Anyway, moving on. Somewhere. I can't get my little clicker thing to work. There we go. Dan.
What?
This has been waiting to be answered for about 6 weeks now. Did you go to... There's 2 parts to this. And it's from Mark Fields from Tennessee. That's why I say he has to know you. Dan, did you go to college? And did you get a job in your field of study?
Yes, I did go to college, if that's what you want to call it. And yes, I did end up in the field that I went to college for. I actually went to...
Don't give any information about where you work now.
You
past is good, but now, no. Internet safety, youngins!
I actually went to school to be an automotive technician, which was okay. But where I excelled is when I moved into the parts department. Evidently, I've got a knack for numbers. And I go to bed with part numbers running through my head.
He has said them in his sleep. That's just it. And you have memorized part numbers that is just amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so is that how you want to answer it?
Yes.
Okay, Tracy, today is your birthday. Yeah. Looking back over all the years of your life, what have you learned that is most important? Sylvia from South Carolina. And I know Sylvia from Instagram. Hi, Sylvia. Say hello, Dana.
Hello, Sylvia.
Looking back over the 48 years of my life, what have I learned that is most important? God. I will stand on that till the day I die. Then family and friends. Love is very important. Have I learned all from my mistakes? Yes. No. I keep making them. That's just the bad part. But yes, I do believe that God is the most important
thing in our lives.
Entity in the entire universe. And that I wasn't clinging to him, Jesus, like I was supposed to. And so I rededicated my life in 2012. And it's a battle with yourself. And it's been interesting, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. I got rid of a very, 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 very wonderful website and doing things that I knew that was not really nice. And I changed an awful lot about myself. I gained weight. Menopause is real. And I mean, but overall, I think that God, then your family and your friends are very important, and that all has to do with love, loving yourself, loving your family, your friends, and everything. And just all those wonderful experiences that you go through throughout your life make you who you are. but, you know, you can still be happy. And I know that that's really a very vague, it's kind of putting me on the spot, isn't it? What have I learned? I have learned. I will tell you, besides all that, I will tell you, not all foundation is created equal. Darn straight. Some of that $14, $20 stuff is no better than the $7 stuff that you get with CoverGirl. Not all hair care products work. Follow a recipe to the letter. Don't deviate. I've learned that you have to take the batteries out of any house that I'm in if I'm going to cook. And humor is, get out of there, is very good at calming me down. I don't know. And coffee is essential for life. So that's about it. And we're going to move on to the next question because, as you can tell, I was not prepared for that one. So, here we go. Should I say anything else? Do you know what is the most important in life?
I've already said it.
What did you say, God?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And we're celebrating Jesus' birthday.
In exactly 1
week.
In
a week! All right, Dan, ready? What house do you belong to? Tracy, same question. Rick from Mississippi. I'm Hufflepuff.
If I remember right, I was Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
That's right, because you got mad at me.
I wanted Gryffindor.
Well, I could have been Slytherin.
I wanted Gryffindor. But that's okay, because I am loyal Hufflepuff.
Was it Gryffindor
yes,
or was it Ravenclaw?
It was.
I don't remember. It's been a long while. I think it was Gryffindor.
I really think that they just let him in. I think he's a muggle. Anyway, I've seen you with you fling your wand. I know.
Yeah, what was that kid's name that he burnt the feather up, was constantly blowing things up, and his face was always black and his hair was a mess? I can't think of his name.
He's a muggle. Okay, moving on. Oh, and Dan, if you had a chance to relocate, this is from Martian from Mars from Gray Ruby. It's so funny. Anyway, Dan, if you had a chance to relocate to Mars, would you, and why? Or why not?
Relocate to Mars. I think I would. As long as I had good company, good beer.
Beer?
Y'all, I don't drink anymore.
He hasn't had a beer in forever. I could go in there.
Plenty of soda.
Silly. Soda. They probably won't have soda on Mars. It might combust or something. What would it do?
There's something to ask your
Martian friends?
But yeah, I would have no problems. I don't think. Might miss the blue skies of the earth and the occasional drowning of the worm. Fishing, y'all. Just another phrase we have here in the South. You'll get used to it.
I think they have that same phrase in the North. Anyway, that you could die.
Yes, I could.
If your habitat was to, like, I don't know, implode or explode or...
Yeah, but you've been watching too many movies.
It can happen.
Namely the movie Martian.
What happens if, like, some little critter was to, like, you know, come up out of the ground or something and be, like, stalking you and stuff, and then it got inside of you like, you know, an alien and you know, did that whole thing with the whole shirt thing where you, you know.
I'm ready to die now.
That was a gruesome movie. I watched that Alien. I like that. That was really cool. But would I go to Mars? No. Would I go to another planet? As in, like, if aliens came down and said, okay, We're going to take so many people, and, you know, then you're out of here. You're gone. And we ain't come back. I'd be like, adios. And I would go. As long as I knew that I was going someplace that was already habitable.
See, you've even got me saying habitable.
Habitable. Right?
Well, if there's already people living in there. Moving on.
Okay, Tracy, some of us, oh boy. Some of us remember you from TID and DIB and remember your nickname. Do you have any other nicknames that you'd confess? Green, you know who that is,
yeah.
From PE. Do I have any other nicknames that I'd confess? Well, everybody knows me as Tracy, of course, and people will call me Trace, Trey, different. What is that called? Of my name, my actual name. Dan has called me Snickums forever, and it doesn't go over very well when somebody else calls me Snickums, is it?
Even with you ready to fight when somebody else calls you that.
Well, you've got nicknames that I'm not going to say, but you don't want nobody else to call you, right?
Right.
He knows how I feel. Anyway, and I have, like, my mom called me Fart Blossom. You call me Flossie all the time.
Flossie May. Not as much as I used to.
And my brother used to call me Pookard. What is that? What is Pookard? I mean, he used to call me that forever, and then he finally stopped calling me that. I don't know what it is.
But evidently you was one of them.
Okay. Well, do you have any nicknames other than the one that you don't want to talk about? And
my grandfather, no, I'm not going with that one.
His grandfather, I'm not going to tell him. His grandfather used to call him something, and I think it's very adorable, but he doesn't want to talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it. Moving on.
No, the man's long gone. Let it go, too.
Let's move on.
One of my favorite memories.
I'll make sure that there's plenty of distance between me and him if I do say it. That cat
Cricket.
is about to rap. Anyway, so I call him Gomez.
Yeah. Because I used to act like Gomez Adams when we were dating.
He did. Okay, so another one. Dan. This is from Pam in Tennessee. Dan, where are you from?
Well, I don't guess it was meant for people. No.
No. It's going to happen again.
Cricket. Stop it.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. All right. We're going to have to hurry up and wrap this up. All right, Dan, where are you from and what did you like most about growing up there? Pam from Tennessee.
I grew up in a subdivision in Seymour, Tennessee.
As opposed to the creek.
What?
No, I grew up in a subdivision in Seymour, which means I was more citified.
Well, yeah, kind of, but there were cow pastures surrounding the subdivision I lived in. We were playing in the goat barns. We were playing in the creek.
He wants to be as country as me. Possible.
Probably the best thing was summertime, spring, fall. There were people, or there were other kids. They were all in our yard. We were playing some kind of outdoorsy game from hide and go seek to tag, kickball. That was a good one. Football, you name it.
Weren't you on the football team in high school?
Yes, I was.
And
anyway.
Okay, so that's it for that. Let's see. Oh, and I said something about Net Tina. Y'all, we came up on I don't even know how we came up on them, do you?
No, you just started showing me their videos, and
I search YouTube all the time. And, don't cricket! Oh, don't try to be cute now. I search YouTube all the time looking for, you know, content and people, and you're just making this worse. You're making this worse. Now see her? See how she's gonna do? Anybody want a cat? Let me know. Anyway, and I came up on Net Tina, and it's Nettina. And I don't know, is it Net and Tina? It's Net and Tina. Nettina. And they're from North Carolina. North Carolina?
Yes.
And see, now it's all on me and not on you. You're going to have to you're going to have to come over here. And they are hilarious, aren't they? They are so funny. They're sisters, and there's like, what, 10 years difference in them or something like that in age?
13.
Was it 13?
Yeah, there's 13 years in between them. Remember,
oh, yeah.
Tina said, was talking about that last night.
And they were, I've watched several of their videos that they put out, and they are just amazing. And I just now learned how to form a playlist on YouTube, so y'all give me a break. I'm still learning how to put links and stuff like that. So I will get it figured out before too long. Why do you keep backing up? But if you do a search for Net and Tina and find it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. They are hilarious. And they actually, like I said earlier, they did the Bean Boozled Challenge twice. Oh, don't come over here and try to be all nice with me.
This is my big boy.
This is unbelievable. I'm going to have to edit that. That's a 30-pound cat. Just letting y'all know.
This is my big boy. That's
Cricket. That's the baby. He's my sweet dog.
This is my baby.
Oh, you can share. Anyway, so I'm sure that there was something else that I was wanting to tell you all, but I can't think with the camera falling. And yes, I know I can get a little thing to put the camera on, but Christmas first, y'all. Okay. Anyway, we are going to sign off now. Thank you all for going to our Instagram, for liking us on Facebook, and if you wouldn't mind, please like us, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we will return the favor by subscribing to your channel. And that's it for me, Tracy.
And me, Dan, and Cricket too. And we can't leave out Caramel.
Caramel's having some issues with some fleas. Don't pay no attention to her. She got some issues. Anyway, but thank you all, and we love you.
See y'all.
Bye.